Hey everyone, welcome back to Bend. It's time to get those heavy weights out. We're gonna build some strength in class today. So I've got 4 kilos to use. Go and grab something like that and a yoga mat and let's do it. All right everyone, let's do our warm up. So come down to the floor. We're gonna start off with some cat and cows to mobilize your spine. So having your wrists under your shoulders, knees under your hips, and on your own time, we'll start working through that cat and cow. So dropping that belly, looking forward. Exhale, breath, we round. Good, inhale, come forward. Exhale, round. So when you're in this rounded position, really try to draw that belly up, really push that spine to the ceiling, really push that floor away. And then as you're coming forward, lifting up out of those shoulders, dropping that belly. Good, really opening that chest. Beautiful. Alrighty, from here, let's push back into a nice little child's pose. Just walking those hands out. Good, and then if it feels good for you, you can just sort of rock side to side and hopefully you can feel a nice stretch through that upper body. Beautiful. Now from here, we're gonna look forward. Hands are gonna plant down onto the floor. We're gonna push that body weight forward, tuck your toes, lift your knees, plank. From here, we drop the knees, we push back to that child's pose. 2 little pulses of your chest, we come forward. That pulsing of the chest doesn't feel amazing, you can take it out. Just make sure you don't smack your head on the floor either. That's not how we want to start. That's it. So as soon as you start to lift up into that plank, pull that tummy up and in. Good, we're here for another 3. That's it. Another 2. Beautiful. Now on this last one, you guessed it, we're gonna hold that plank. Good, we're gonna hold here for 5, and then we're gonna make our way up to standing. You can make your way up to standing however you want. Good, nice and wide through your back. Pull those abdominals up and in for 3, 2, and 1. Make your way up, as I said, however you want to, it doesn't matter. From here, feet are centered on the mat. We're gonna step that right foot out, sink down into a lateral lunge, step it in, other side. Good, just a couple here to make sure those legs and glutes are nice and warm. Good. Are you so excited for this strength class? I am. That's it. Good, one more to that right side. Nice, now just meeting me in the center, bring that right arm up and over, nice little side bend. Add those pulses if it feels good, and switch it over to the other side. Good, couple more. That's it. Now from here, we're gonna work out, stretch out our hamstrings, but we're also gonna work them out just in a second. So heel comes to the floor, toes flex back towards your shin, you sweep those arms forward. And I really want you to make sure you're hinging forward, you're not rounding and reaching down. Keep that back nice and flat. That's gonna be very important for what we're about to do. One more to either side. That's it, okay. Let's do it. Okay, so grab your weights. And just remember, anytime during class, 2 weights is too much. Just go for 1. You can drop 1 and just hold on to just 1 weight. Okay, from here, my favorite, deadlifts. So, nice and proud chest. We wanna make sure, again, we're hinging forward and we wanna keep those ribs connected to hips. So I don't wanna see this, I wanna see this, yeah? Okay, weights down in front. When you're ready, start to hinge forward. And I do want you to keep a little bend in the knee so you can really feel that stretch of your glute. You're gonna go as low as you can and then very slowly squeeze it back up. Good, so tummy's nice and tight. Again, pulling those abdominals back. If you start to feel this in your lower back, your tummy is not on. Good, and we wanna have those feet hip distance apart or a little closer together. Now we are gonna go for smaller reps here and 3 rounds to really build that strength. So you've got another 3. Good. So you should really feel your whole body working here, essentially. That's it. Last 2. And you want to make sure your head is in line with your spine. So once you get to here, I don't want you looking up here. I want you gazing just towards the top of your mat. Let's do one more for good luck. That's it. Okay, from here, nice and simple bicep curls. So little bend in the knees, again, nice and tall chest, tuck that pelvis slightly forward so those ribs stay connected. We're gonna bicep curl, we lower down. Now, if you want to, you can do one arm and just alternate. If that feels better for you, that's fine. Good, and I don't wanna see you swinging around like this. Keep it nice and controlled. Good, that's it. We've got another 5 here. 4. Good, hopefully you can really feel those biceps flexing and squeezing. I said biceps. Last 2. Good, last one. Now, this might be where you want to drop to one weight, and that is totally fine. We're going to come back to that hinged position. Again, little soft bend in the knees, weights come out in front, and again, you can go single arm if you want to, otherwise we're just going to row back, gently lower forward. Row back, gently lower forward. We have 7. Good, feel those shoulder blades squeezing. 6. Lift that eye gaze slightly. 4. Good, can you feel your back working? Hope so. That's it. We have 3. We have 2. That's it. And give me that last one there. Beautiful. Now we are all going to drop down to one weight for this next one. And again, if the weight is a bit too heavy, go slightly lighter. One arm comes out in front. We lower down. We're going to fling that weight up to the sky, come back to center, swap. We're going to alternate just like that. Good. We've got 6. Fling that weight to the sky. 5. 4. That's it. I want you to fling it, but I want you to control it. 3. Good. 2. Drive through those legs. That's it. And 1. Perfect. Okay, keep a hold of that one weight. This was probably not a good top to wear. Weight's gonna come out front. We're gonna squat down, twist it up and over, lower down, squat and twist. Good. So just adding a little bit more movement, a bit of cardio strength here. Good. Last 4. 3. Last 2. And 1 more. Okay, come down to the floor. Weight is gonna rest up on your hips. If you wanna go, a little psycho mode, follow me, grab your other weight. So come down here onto the floor and just make sure you've got those weights nice and comfortable on your hips. Feet are flat to the floor. When you're ready, you're gonna lift those hips to the sky. Please make sure you're holding onto them and you lower down. Lift it up and lower. When will I find the correct position for my hair? Who knows? Good, so really driving up, squeezing through the back of your legs. Good. Last few here. Keep that tummy tight. Last 2. So nice big drive up, nice and slow lower. 1 more. Beautiful, slowly roll it down, grab onto the weights, make your way back up. Let's do it again. So once again, coming into our deadlifts, feet are nice and flat to the floor, lift that chest, tuck forward, slowly lower. Okay, so you know what you're doing now, let's really focus. Good, we have 8. Little soft bend in that knee. 7. You should really feel your core working here as well. 5. Relax your face. Good. 3. 2. Really try to squeeze those hamstrings on the way back up. How's that breath going there? Good. Okay, let's find those bicep curls. Keep that little bend. Pull those shoulders down. Let's do it. I don't know why I was just hesitating there. It's like I didn't know what I was doing, but I do. That's it. And again, I really want you to squeeze that bicep as much as you can. Flex those muscles. Good, we're here for 5. Nice and slow and controlled. 4. 3. 2. 1. Beautiful. Come down, hinge forward. Remember, you can always drop to one way or go single arm and alternate. We row, we extend, we squeeze, extend. Good, really drive those elbows back. Try and keep a nice straight spine. You have 4. That's it, you look good. 3, 2, good, 1. Okay, drop one weight, come into those snatches. So again, a little bit of a wider stance now. Other arm comes out, you can have it on your hip if you prefer. We send it up. So we lower down, we fling it up. So it's really important when we want to build strength, especially in our core, we're really shifting weight through it. So for example, we're using our legs and our core to bring that weight up to the sky. Yeah? Good. 3, drive it up. That's it. Last 2. Good. And give me 1 more. Beautiful. Okay, come out in front. Bring that weight up, lower down, squat and twist. Lower, twist. Good. Last 7. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Again, keep one weight if you want. If not, let's go doubles. Lower down. Stack those weights on top. Feet nice and flat. When you're ready, drive it up. Lower down. Up and lower. Good. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll it down. Make your way up. Use those weights to help you get up. Okay, last round, let's do it. So coming back to those deadlifts, take a second, get reset. Big deep breath in, check that rib to hip connection. Arms out in front, slowly lower down. And I don't want to see you lowering like this. Try to keep the weight nice and close to your legs. Good, and if it feels nice here, just take a little second and you can really feel that hamstring starting to work, and then we squeeze it all the way up. You have 8. Again, you can also do this with 1 weight if 2 is too many. 7, 6, 5. Again, try to feel that stretch of the glute. 4. Come on, I'm right here with you. 3. Last 2. Good. Give me 1 more. Beautiful. Okay, come into those bicep curls. I'm going to face you for this one. I'm going to look at you. So little bend, nice proud chest. Keep that rib to hip connection. Off we go. Squeeze it up, lower down. Now when you're doing this, especially if you're in that single arm, I don't want to see this. You want to keep your shoulders next to each other best you can. And if that means you only lift to about here, that's fine. Good, you've got another 6. I think this is the slowest I've ever moved. Good, 4. Remember, don't swing those weights. You have 3. Good, 2. Last one, squeeze it all the way up. Oh, that feels good. I love a bicep curl. Coming back into your row, similar position to your deadlifts. Little hinge forward, little bend in the knees. Let's go. Squeeze it back, lower down. Squeeze it in, lower down. Good. Last 7, 6. Keep that tummy tight. 5, 4, 3, come on, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Okay, drop that weight down. All right, let's get into those little, what am I doing? Snatches. So remember, legs a little bit wider. Turn the toes out if it feels good. Lower it down, squeeze it up. I like to switch at the bottom. You can switch at the top, but for some reason my brain just can't figure that out. Good. Keep that tummy on. Really drive up, squeeze through that back. Last 3, you got it, come on. 2, and give me 1 more to that right side. Beautiful, okay. Let's go. Weight into that chest. We come down for a squat, twist up and over. Lower down, twist up, lower, twist. Good. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, grab both weights for me. Come on, do it, do it. Last little bit of strength here. We're gonna find our bridge. So stacking those weights on top, roll yourself down, walk those feet in. Try to relax the upper body now. Feet nice and flat. When you're ready, drive it up. Make sure you're holding onto both weights. Lower down, squeeze it up. Good. 6, 5, 4. Again, make sure you're really pressing through those heels so you can lift your toes. 3, tummy on, 2. On this next one, just hold up at the top. We're just gonna hold for 10. 9, remember not to flare that rib cage. Squeeze your bum. Good. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower it down. Beautiful. Come up. We're all finished with those weights, so let's pop them out of the way. Good, and then just come back onto the floor and just hug those knees in. Give yourself a little second. Beautiful. Okay, feet down on the floor. Hands are gonna come behind the head. I like to interlace my hands and then my thumbs are running down either side of my neck and really try to open that chest. Again, feet are flat, big inhale breath. As you exhale, lift and squeeze straight into core. Lower it down, squeeze it up. Good, so again, pulling those abdominals back. And remember, not yanking our head forward. It's our abs that are lifting us up. Good. Nice and slow here. Last 3, 2, beautiful, and 1. Good. From here, we're gonna bring those legs up to tabletop. Now, as we lift up, we're gonna extend just that left leg out, bring it back, just that left side. Lift it up, lower down. Good. Now, as you lift up, try to keep your hips next to each other. Try not to let one side slip up. Good, you're here for 4. Check in with that right leg, make sure it stays in that tabletop. 3, 2, and on this next one, you're gonna keep that leg extended. You're gonna hold it there. We lower down, crunch it up. Now you might have to have your legs slightly higher. That's totally fine. Good. Last 3, 2, that's it, and 1. Bring that leg. Let's take it over to that right side. So we lift up, right leg extends, we bring it back. Good, try and keep those elbows wide. They always want to just come in and hide your face, hide the pain. Good, and we're really trying to close that gap between our back and the mat. So you're really pressing that belly down. Good, 3, 4, 2, and 1. Hold that leg up, lower the chest. Lift, lower. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring that leg back. Nice big inhale breath. From here, we're gonna go knee to elbow, twist it over, other side. Good, you have 10, 9, 8. Really try to peel those shoulder blades up off the mat. Good, 5, 4, keep your toes pointed, 3, 2, and 1. Hug those knees in. Take a little second. Aren't I being so nice today? Good, now from here, we're gonna find a diamond shape with our legs. So your big toes are gonna touch, your knees are gonna come out to the side. You're gonna look like that. Okay, you don't have to spin around, I'm just showing you. Okay, so knees out in that diamond shape. Again, finding that connection there through our back pressing into the mat, hands behind the head. We lift it up, we lower down, lift it up, and lower down. So by the time you guys see this workout on Tuesday, I will have been to Fred again. I literally cried when we got tickets. I don't know if you guys are fans of his, but I'm so excited. Last 3, last 2, and we add on. Good, and 1. Now, next time you crunch up, we're gonna close the knees. As we lower the chest, we open the knees. We close, lift, open, lower. Good. Close your eyes here if you need to. Squeeze that belly, squeeze those inner thighs. Good. Last 3. Last 2. Good. Last 1. Let's do that again. Nice big breath in. We lift it up, we lower down. We lift it up and lower. Good. Last time here, 5. 4. Really try to focus on your abdominals. Try not to think about your neck or anything like that. Try to focus as much as you can on that tummy. Last 3. 2. And 1. Let's combine. Lift and close, open, lower. Good. 5. 4. 3. 2. Good. 1. Give me 1 more. We're just gonna hold. Squeeze it in. We hold it here. Good. Hold. Can you extend your arms? Hold for 5. Squeeze those inner thighs together. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Okay. Let's keep moving. So I'm gonna keep our head down for this next one. Legs come back up to tabletop. Arms are gonna come above your shoulders. This is a little bit of coordination. So if you get a bit mixed up, just pause, figure it out, and then join us again when you're ready. So lift those arms and legs up. You're gonna send that left leg out and your right arm. So we extend it out, we bring it back, and we alternate to the other side. Good. And you might only get to here, and that is totally fine. Again, the aim is to not move through our lower back. We want to keep that connection. So really drawing up and in through those abdominals. Feel free to look in a mirror when you're doing this, or just close your eyes and really find that concentration. Good. We're here for 4, and then we add on. Think about rolling your pubic bone back towards you as well. 3. Nice and long through your spine. 2. Good. 1. Now, next time you extend, we're gonna go pulse, pulse, bring it in. Good. Pulse, pulse, bring it in. If that's too much, just stick with that first part that we did. You have another 5. Really point that toe. Try to think about really stretching arm and leg out for opposite ends of the mat. Last 3. Oh, I didn't add the pulse on that one. Don't mind me. Do as I say, not as I do. Last 2. Good. And last one. From here, legs are gonna stay up in tabletop. Hands are gonna come above the shoulders. We lift it up. We pulsing here for 10. 9. Wardrobe malfunction. 8. Really squeeze under your armpits. Squeeze your armpits. Squeeze your arms. 6. 5. Under your armpits. Well, that kind of makes sense. It's your lats. But squeeze your armpits. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Let's do it again. So remember, we extend opposite arm and leg out, squeeze it back. Squeeze it back. Good. 5, 4. So I went to this mobility class and I was doing push-ups with my hands flipped up to the ceiling. So my palms were facing the sky. And I was doing push-ups. It was just the strangest thing. I'll show you after class. It felt impossible. And then once you've done the first one, it's not too bad, but I was just like, I would never think to do this. I want to get more trained in mobility and stuff, because every time I go, I'm just like, oh my God, I love it. Add those pulses. Good. 4. Keep that tummy tight. You have 3. That's it. Keep that center as still as you can. Last 2. One more. Good. Roll yourself up, pulse those arms. Can you extend those legs? Keep that tummy tight. Good, you're here for 12, 11, 10. Squeeze those armpits. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab onto those knees, roll yourself up. Okay, from here, let's come back into that all fours position. Not me just wriggling around every 5 minutes, fixing my outfit. Okay, so we're gonna come into a half plank. If this is too much, you can always come into more of a 4-point kneel, otherwise half plank. So slide those knees away from your hips and you wanna tip all of your body weight forward. So this should already feel quite loaded for you. We've got those wrists under shoulders and I don't really want you to be sinking into your chest like this. Yucky, lift up, yeah? Eye of your elbow points forward. And again, we really wanna be bringing our chest over our hands. We're gonna go into our little triceps. So lower down, squeeze it up. So I'm just gonna start you off here and then we're gonna add on. Now, as you can tell, you can't get very low. My triceps are just like, you can train us as much as you want. We ain't doing nothing. So yeah, work in progress. We all have our little areas of weaknesses, that's fine. We're here for 3. Keep that core engaged. 2. And 1. Now we're gonna combine a triceps press with a little plank. So it's 1 triceps, squeeze it up, lift those knees, hold, lower it down. Triceps, good, lift and squeeze. That's it. We're here for 5. Not here for too long. Last 3. Good. Remember, lift up out of that position there. I lost my count. Good, holding that plank on that next one for 5, 4, 3, squeeze that belly, 2, 1, drop those knees, come into that little triceps pulse. Good, just for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push back, take a second here. A few deep breaths in and out. You're doing so well. I'm really proud of you. Alrighty, bring it forward. We're gonna stay on, in this position here, sorry. We're gonna square off our hips. Again, push up out of that position. We're gonna extend that left leg out and again, square those hips. So don't you roll it open like this, really square it off. Good, you can take your hands a little bit wider here as well, if that just helps you out a bit. Good, so from here, we're gonna lift and lower. Good, 5, and then we add on. So thinking now a little bit more about those glutes. It's keeping that upper body nice and strong. 3, and then we add on. 2, good, and 1. Now we're gonna lift that leg up, right elbow comes down onto the floor. We tap that tricep, we extend it out. We lift up, we lower. Lift, bring it all in, extend it out, bring it back. And make sure when you bring it back, you're really rotating that hip down, yeah? Good, lift, good, extend. And I really want you to feel that side waist, really crunching in. Good. Last 4. Really take your time. Point your toe. Good, 3. That's it. Last 2. Good, give me one more like that. Good, now from here, we're gonna keep that leg out. You're gonna draw me tiny little circles one way for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse. So you should feel your hamstring, your glute, and try not to dump all of your weight into that upper body. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful, let's start again, same side. So we just start nice and strong with those lifts and lowers. Good, and just make sure you're not moving through your lower back. So I don't want to see this, you're not a donkey. Good, last 4. 3, 2, and 1, let's add on. So we lift it up, we come down, crunch, tap, send it long. Good, lower, lift, bring it in, crunch. Doesn't this feel amazing, this combo? Love it. Good. We have 3. Can't wait to see what my hair looks like after this. Last 2. Good. One more just like that, and then keep it extended. Good. Send it back. Good. Draw me those tiny little circles for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's take it over to the other side. So nice and strong position here. Square off those hips, extend that leg out. Good. Lift and lower. So this side on my lats and everything is quite weak. So I always find this side very difficult. Good. 5. So I'm going to take my hands just a little bit wider. 4. Good. 3. Try and keep your body weight centered here as well. We're trying not to dump it all over to that opposite side. Last 2. And last 1. Let's combine that movement. So it's 1 lift, drop that left elbow down, crunch it in, extend it out, bring it back. Good. Lift, crunch it in. Good. Here you have 5. Keep drawing those abdominals up and in towards the ceiling. 4. Last 3. And you got it. Come on. Really try and tap that trust. Good. 1 more like that. Good. Extend that back out nice and long. Good. Drawing those tiny little pulses for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We reset. Off we go again. Square it off. Lift it up. Lower it down. Good. Lift and lower. See, I always have to fidget in this spot. It's very annoying. And it's really annoying when you can notice a weakness so much on one side. I just get I actually hate doing this side. Last 3. Check that form. Last 2. And last 1, let's combine that movement. Elbow down, crunch it in, extend it out, reset. Lift, lower that elbow, tap that elbow, bring it in. Good. Last 4. Good. 3. Come on, just 2 more. Just check that weight is nice and centered. Come on, last time you have to do this. Crunch it in, extend it out. Draw me those tiny little circles for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse, that's not very high. 5. Lift your leg higher. 4, 3. Square those hips. 2. Good. And 1. Bring it in. Tuck your toes. Pike those hips up. Find a little down dog. Good. Just getting a nice little stretch there before we move on. Okay, so from here, we're going to come high up onto our tippy toes. So lifting those heels. We're going to ripple forward into a plank. We hold. Then from here, we're going to push back and then pike those hips up. So you're almost going in a circle, I guess. We're just going to work through those shoulders just a little bit more. Yeah. Push back. Lift it up. Bring it forward. Good. Push back. Lift it up. Ripple forward. Push back. Lift up. Ripple forward. If you feel good, you can move a little faster. Good. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. We reverse that. Pike. Drop those knees. Push forward. Pike. Drop those knees. Push forward. Good. 5, 4, 3. Good. 2. Give me 1 more. Hold that plank, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tuck that left shoulder, lower down, right, left, right. Good. Just for 8, 7, 6. Don't drop. Keep those hips nice and square. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now from here, bring that right arm to the middle of the mat. Come into a side plank. Oh, that just got a bit nasty all of a sudden, didn't it? You can come down to the elbow if that feels better. Good, you're here for 8. Really lift that side body. 7, 6, look at my arm shake. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it to center, other side. Good, holding here. I can still see you. Good. Remember, lift that sideways. Good, holding for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Center, hold it here. Start to draw that knee to elbow, send it back. So left knee, right elbow, send it back. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Walk it back in. We're not done yet. We are not done yet. Come and meet me in the middle of your mat. Come down for a squat. Right leg steps out. We bring it in. Left leg steps out. Bring it in. Good. So working through a little bit of standing work to finish. So we're alternating sides here. And if you need to, you can stand up in between, but I'd really obviously prefer you to stay nice and low. Hands can be at the hip. You can press to prayer, whatever you like. Good. I personally like to put my hands on my lower back. I don't know why. Good. 5, 4. Keep your chest nice and proud here. Really send the weight back into your glutes. Of course, keep that tummy tight. 3. Oh yeah. 2. Good. 1 more. Good. Bring it to center. We're gonna open out, come in, and we're just gonna stay on that side. Open out, bring it in. Good. 5. Oh yeah. 4, 3, 2, and on that next one, you're gonna hold that squat, lift that heel, squeeze it all the way up, lower down, lift it up, lower, lift. 5, 4, come on, last little effort here. 3, so puffed out. 2, 1, pulse. 10, 9, 8, don't stand when I say 1, 7, 6, 5, 4, keep that heel lifted. 3, 2, 1, step that foot in, keep it lifted, pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower that heel, step it out, bring it in. Oh yeah, out and in. Last little effort here, let's go. Come on. 5. Maybe I should put subtitles on so you guys can hear through my breathing, or see what I'm saying through my breathing. Last 3, 2, give me 1 more, hold it out, lift that heel, squeeze it up, lower down. How's your quads? I hope they're burning. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pulse. 10, 9, 8, really push those knees out. 7, keep that weight back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, step it in. 10, come on. 9, 8, 7, I don't know why I'm clicking. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bring it up. Come with me back here. Good, take a nice big breath in, stretch those arms up, exhale, forward fold. Ooh, that was a fun class. Good, just allowing that head to fall nice and heavy. And if it feels good, you can just grab onto opposite elbow and just sway side to side. Really try to keep your chin tucked to your chest. Good, release the hands, push through your feet, keep that chin tucked, slowly roll it back up. Good, 1 more nice big breath in. Good, exhale, fold. Good, bring your hands to the floor, your shins, your knees, whatever you can manage. We're just gonna lift it up halfway, lower it down. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Beautiful. Now from here, we're going to keep that left leg nice and straight, bending into that right leg. Right hand comes to the floor. Left arm lifts to the sky. If it feels good, take a little twist. Good, release that, switch it to the other side. Beautiful. Coming back through center, just walking those hands out, finding your nice little down dog. Good, then when you're ready, right knee comes towards the chest. We're gonna step that right foot onto the floor. Find your little pigeon stretch. Now you can stay up here. If that's enough of a stretch, you can come down to your elbows, or you can extend all the way out. So again, try to keep your hips square. We're trying to feel that stretch through your right glute. Big breath in, press yourself up, step it back, walk it out. Good, left side steps in, walk it forward, square those hips, come down, wherever you need to go. You can even fold your hands and rest your head on that. Try to let your hips soften. Beautiful. And slowly press up out of that, just swinging that back leg around, or again, just come down onto the floor however you can. Opening up through your sits bones, flex your feet, little bend in the knee, lift that spine. Big breath in, we fold forward. Now, when you're in this position, try not to round your shoulders too much. Again, we want to think about that hinged motion, just folding forward. Beautiful. Now you can stay where you are. I'm just going to spin around and face you. We're just going to open our legs out nice and wide. So bring your legs to the top corners of the mat. Arms come out to a T shape, right arm lifts up and over. Nice little side stretch. Good, let's take it the other way. Good, coming back through center. Now we're going to walk those hands out. Again, you can stay here, you can come all the way out, whatever feels good for you. Good, and now you want to try and keep your feet flexed and really open up through those legs. Beautiful, everyone. Coming back in, just take your hands back so you can cross your legs. Taking a nice big breath in and out. One more. Hands down by your side, just give those shoulders a little roll back. Forward. Good, and just rock that head side to side. Oh, got that big breath. Good, up and down. And you're finished. How do you feel? Oh, let me quickly show you. Stay there. Let me quickly show you that thing I was talking about. So your palms are facing up like this. It's really painful, and you're in like a half plank. And then you lower down and you come up, and your palms are literally like that. Give it a go. Let me know how you go. Please don't hurt yourself. Anyway, I really hope you enjoyed that little strength component. Let me know if you want to see more classes like that, because I love strength and Pilates. It's like my two favorite things. So let me know what you want to see. Thank you as always for joining me. I really appreciate you all. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.